lot of internet problems here in Florida right now. I don't know if it's related to the I don't know if it's related to that Microsoft garbage and CrowdStrike potential this and that, or whether it's just plain old regular stupid shit. But I've had trouble for days doing my Zero Dark 30, and it's kind of frustrating. But here we are right now, live. Supposedly live. According to YouTube, it says I'm live, and it's live to everybody. Unfortunately, or fortunately rather, this is how it's going to go until we get all of this mess fixed. But it's going to get crazy, folks. You think it's crazy now? An assassination attempt on President Trump? That's pretty crazy. Haven't had one of those since 1980 with Reagan, or rather 1981, if you will. And then and then back to JFK. That's pretty crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff. 9/11 was crazy stuff. Everything that happens, folks, is getting crazy. The fact that they stole an election in 2020, that they put us in a fake pandemic in 2020. All of these things are absolutely nuts and off the hook. But here we are. It's going to get crazier. If you think it's crazy now, just wait. Potato Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Says he's not going to run for re-election, but no one has seen him moving in 4 days. Right? No one has seen a living Joe. So now people are demanding. In fact, even congressional members are saying, where is the president? We need proof of life. And I tell you what if he did slip on a banana peel, fall down the stairs, choke on a hot dog, get snagged in a fucking tricycle at the bottom, and wiped out and snapped his neck, and he's dead? That's pretty important stuff, don't you think? Right? Where is the president? We're supposed to have proof of that at all times. Could the Democrats actually be hiding that? Hard to say. And by the way, since I'm driving, I cannot really read comments the way I'd like, but I'm going to continue with the broadcast. This is Zero Dark plus 5. Plus 5. But here we are, getting this out live to everybody in the entire network. And let's hear it for the public transportation system, stopping buses in the middle of the road. How terrific is that? In any event, let us continue with what's going on. Is Potato Joe alive? Because if he's not, that makes Kamala not only the presumptive nominee, and I say presumptive and mean the word presumptive, but it makes her the president, right? The first woman president in the history of the United States government. Wow, that could be the case. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. And we're stopping again. What a world, folks. What a world. Let me get around this and I can refocus and retrain with you guys and go. And I didn't get in an accident. That's terrific. Okay, so we're back. The crazy, right? The craziness. Who is going to be the Democrat nominee? When are they going to actually say that? A lot of people believe it's predetermined. They know exactly who it is. They're going to stall. They're going to keep the excitement and anticipation up to try and take the focus off of the great conspiracy of President Trump and the assassination attempt and the well over a dozen critical, absolute Secret Service failures in protecting and providing security. Almost as if, yes, they did all these mess ups on purpose to allow the assassin to sneak in to the site, known that they're looking for the guy. He still manages to get out of his van with a ladder and an AR-15, walk across the grounds in full public daylight to a building, prop up his ladder, climb on a roof, and then get into position to shoot at the president. They don't want us thinking about that. Oh, hell no, they don't. You know what they want, right? They want us worried about whether it's going to be an idiot named Camel Toes, or an idiot named Gretchen Whitmore, or an idiot named Gavin Newsom, or an idiot who may have some gender issues and Michelle Obama, or whether it's going to be the Wicked Witch herself, you know, the white Wicked Witch Hillary, right? They want to keep us guessing and focusing over there. Don't look at that assassination stuff that U.S. senators are now looking into, both on site, making demands of the Secret Service to explain themselves, who have been told by the Department of Homeland Security, you're not allowed to talk to them. Really? Mayorkas should be immediately impeached and removed for that. Immediately. Stopping an investigation into the assassination attempt. We're not talking about an investigation into where a couple of $1 million went. We're talking about an assassination attempt they're trying to stall. We expect that in this crazy world. With all the other crazy shit that's going on that we are always documenting and saying this is contributing to the SHTF we're dealing with and the SHTF potential that's coming. Right? That's coming. And they will use whatever they need to, folks. Understand this. The deep state, the powers that be, the Illuminati, whatever the hell you want to call them, they will do whatever they can to obfuscate, to screw us over, to keep us distracted. Remember, Clinton was messing up in the 90s and he bombed both an aspirin factory and a baby food factory, milk factory, in order to keep the attention off of his Lewinsky he was getting back then. And we thought back then in the 90s that was a big deal. This is, of course, is long before the Prepared Mind channel came about, but things were pretty damn screwy. And we thought that was just outrageous. It is outrageous, but compared to today, whoa! Getting just a Lewinsky and some pizza at the White House, right? That seems pretty light duty, considering we had Hunter Biden losing bags of cocaine and apparently doing a line of cocaine, allegedly, on the veranda at some event. I can't remember what event it was, because it seems like every other day we're celebrating lunacy and homosexuality at the White House with their rainbow flags. But yeah, where's the president? I think that's an important question to ask. But there's more coming, folks. The violence hasn't even begun. I mean, except for the violent, or mostly peaceful assassination attempt of President Trump. We have what? A ton of promised physical violence. Physical violence that has been, well, I don't want to use the word authorized, but I would say encouraged, incentivized. See, the Democrats know they can't win with Trump there. They think they might be able to win if they can get rid of Trump and get a decent candidate of their own. But here we are. That's why I'm predicting another assassination attempt on Trump, at least one more, right? If imagine 3, right? I mean, 1 is bad enough. 2, but 3, if they get in a second bullet, folks, we're all going to lose it. But the Democrats are that desperate. They'll do anything. The deep state will do anything to retain their power and keep you and me locked out as we the people. Oh, anyways, folks, welcome back to Zero Dark. I'm glad you could join me live. And it is just going to get nasty out there. We have supreme, incredible amounts of violence from the Intifada. I don't even know if I can say that right, and I don't really care. All I know is that the radical pro-Palestinian, pro-Hamas, pro-Islam, anti-white, anti-West, anti-law and order, pro-Sharia assholes in Europe are going nuts. And they're showing just how many of them are and how unified they are in the destruction of the West and taking over. They've literally taken over London and England. They're trying to take over Ireland, literally. Wait till they try that shit here. Are there enough of them here? Well, I don't know. Fucking Potato Joe, dead or alive, has let in 15 million undocumented illegals. Oh, no, John, they're documented. Oh, really? Birth certificates? Proof of identification from other third world shithole countries? We're supposed to trust that, even if they had brought it. Most of them didn't. They just showed up and said, little pigs, let us in. We don't like pigs and pork. These fucking people. Right, but the chances of violence from them are immense, incredible. It is immensely incredible. That's what they're up to, folks. They want to take this country over, and the powers that be, they don't give a shit. They'll sell big screen TVs to foreigners as much as they'll sell big screen TVs to us. And their banking systems, these idiots out there, they would definitely do whatever they're told as long as they get control of this country and they get to set up local Sharia law shall we call them, jurisdictions, that as long as they're behaving under their Sharia law, they couldn't care what happens to us, the real Americans. What a fucked up system we're in, folks. Anyways, this has been another Zero Dark 30 broadcast, and I am going to check out. I'll see you guys tonight live at thepreparedmind.club. And hopefully the internet is working there. So until then, folks, hasta la vista, and I'm going to see if I figure out how to turn this off. You guys be cool, be safe, keep your eyes open, and chance favors the prepared mind. Ciao, baby.